important. Later on, for me, on page 41 at the top, the two big words of the rest of this part are experience and innocence. You cannot have both. When you are new in an industry, you're innocent, and there's something wonderful about an instructor or a personal trainer who has lots of energy. I just got my certification. You're my first client, and I'm so excited to share all this with you. You can't replace that joy. That is wonderful innocence, and you learn from each other. And you sometimes bring a freshness that those of us who have been through 20 personal trainers have lost. But then there's experience, and you have to pay experience with innocence. You can't be innocent when you've learned the things that Shiva's learned to be able to endure all this. And there's some benefits, because you're not going to make the mistake that the green-eyed, wet ears, whatever those metaphors are, wet behind the ears, new to the fitness profession. People don't know. They're innocent, and that's great in personality and might be great in their content and their delivery, but their business sense might be shit. And then the experience we learn is how to make this pay, right? Maybe add some energy that we've lost along the way because we don't love getting up at 5 a.m. and teaching that cycle to the 4 people. And there's innocence and there's experience. Keep your eyes on wherever you are in the industry. Like Sangeeta has been teaching in a university for a long time, but holding a regular group fitness class, she's pretty innocent in that perspective and is part of her future. Keep eyes on her when she's doing that with that freshness of being a professional convention taker and what she's going to bring to her people. Then you look at Janie, who's been doing this in the trenches and learning and negotiating and hanging upside down and putting people on blocks and getting them in and getting them out and surviving a pandemic and getting testimonials. And she has experience, not that, hi, I'm so excited, innocence, but the experience of here's what works. Here's what people come bring them back in my demographic. And here's how it pays my bills to consider myself a professional so I can put my head on the pillow and know I'm not selling out for $5 an hour. $5 a person would be another story with the hundreds that she attracts. So you ask yourself, my friends, innocence and experience. There is a song from the musical Wicked. You Google it. No, you YouTube it or you TikTok it, and it's called Thank Goodness. It's the beginning of Act 2. And Glinda talks about the change from innocence to experience. And she talks about the values and the positives of innocence in anything you do on this planet. And she talks about what happens when you pay the dues and you play the game and you gain experience, because there's kind of a sort of cost and it comes at a little of a loss. And that song, it's a 9-minute song. Watch it on YouTube. Many people have done it, including the latest Glinda, who's an African-American girl. Oh, she's just brilliant. The tears are streaming down her face on the close-up, all shot illegally. You can't record in Broadway musicals. YouTube, it's called Thank Goodness. And they're crap videos, like shot illegally under coats and hats and winter jackets. And you can get